Look at all this beautiful snapper, freshly caught in the coromandel. Let us make an Italian crumbed snapper. So we're going to get some eggs in here. Whisk it up. Beautiful, well mixed into a container. Flour. And now the magic, our crumb. Parmesan, Italian seasoning. It's great with mince, it's great over chicken, but in our crumb, for our Italian seasoning, it's going to be really good. So put a tablespoon in there, some Parmesan cheese, good aged Parmigiano Reggiano. Looks like a lot of Parmesan, but it's not. It's just because it's grated on this microplane grater. If ever you've got a little bit of blue cheese left over and you're thinking, do I eat it? Do I throw it in the bin? Wrap it up and put it in the freezer and then grate it from frozen over a steak, over a salad, and you'll have blue cheese snow. Now let's get some breadcrumbs in here. You can use panko, whatever breadcrumbs you can get your hands on. Not going to need a lot of salt because the Parmesan is salty, right? So I'm going to get a little bit of the River in here. Well, no, I'm a salt snob, so I only like using River because it's so damn good. Cracked pepper. All cooking should be with a glass of wine, shouldn't it? Oh, that is good. Okay, dip into the flour, like that, into the egg wash. A little extra virgin olive oil. It's just like not even half a teaspoon for each one. I've never used an electric fry pan before. It's a new one for me. All that crumb is going to absorb that butter and olive oil and really add to the flavour. Look at this beautiful golden crumb. It's going to be cheesy and those Italian herbs coming in with a squeeze of lemon juice. Ah, it's going to be in heaven. So I'm keeping this in the oven at about 80 degrees C just to finish off the cooking and keep it nice and warm as I cook in batches. Extra virgin olive oil is the healthiest oil to cook with, and adding a touch of butter in there with the breadcrumbs when it gets baked and cooked in there, it's going to be delicious. Look at that, beautiful and moist in the middle, perfectly cooked.
Amazing.
We are going to have to go and share this with everybody else.
Oh, damn.
Tell me what you think.
Oh.
Oh, good.
The Italian seasoning, and even the Parmesan, I was watching you put how much you put in there. It's just actually a really beautiful, subtle flavour.
It's not really cheesy, but it just adds a little bit of saltiness to it, and the Italian herbs just lift that whole crumb to another level.
Oh, I normally use mixed herbs, just mixed herbs, but they don't taste anything as good as that. That is amazing.
This is one of the things I'm most proud of because you can use it in so many things. Under the skin on chicken, on the top of the skin on chicken, on steak, on roasted potatoes, in mince and bolognese, but even on fish, it's fantastic.
I would never have used that on fish.
Right?
No, but
would you now, having tasted it?
I will always use it on fish now. That's unreal.
That's good, right?
Do we have to share it?
It's quite a lot. Happy days, thanks for watching.